about that. Oh God. So whatever you whatever you do, whatever you just did, try not to
Yeah,
do that again.
I know. I'm just trying to. The screen is like. All right.
Sure. Okay. He's running. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering which one should I mute? Should I mute the? No, I need to mute my this one. Okay. This is very exciting. 6.
I know I'm in there right now. Yeah.
There's 8 people now. This is
I don't
insane.
I don't see the count. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Oh, somebody just left.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go. We'll just follow your lead. All right.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for making it to the special album release stream, February 2nd, 2021. Even Gods Can Die. That's the name of the band. Album is called Universus. Oh God, I'm peeking my microphone because I got too excited. Sorry. I hope everybody is well tonight. I'm looking over here because that's where my face is. Okay, we'll go over here. And, you know, this is going to be awesome. Hello, AC Kicks, aka Tim. How you doing? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully we'll be able to play D&D soon. You know, this year, hopefully at some point. Yeah. So we're just gonna I'm gonna introduce the band. Hello, Megan. Thank you for coming.
That's you, that's-
Huzzah! And I'm gonna introduce the band. We'll let them introduce themselves, and we shall introduce the album and everything. Yeah, cloth girl. Thank you for showing up. Okay, so we're gonna get everybody here. So let's introduce everybody. So I guess we can start with on the top on my left. That would be Scott Thomas, without whom none of this would have been possible. So go ahead and introduce yourself, and yeah, and the album and the band and everything.
There's Megan. Yeah, so my name's Scott Thomas, for those that don't know me. I currently live in Canada. I used to be in California. That's how I met these guys. And we have been together since 2013. And these guys are like my family. They couldn't get rid of me after I moved to Canada, and yeah, so let's see. I play drums, and been doing it on and off for like almost 30 years. So it's probably maybe older than most of you. But anyway, no, this is fun. This is like my first time doing a Twitch thing. So yeah, hi.
Cool. And to my right is Craig Talley, the Super Craigus. Again, without which none of this would have been possible. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Craig. I play guitar, and yeah, this is a really cool album, and we're really stoked to like share it with everyone.
Cool. Okay, so let's do a quick introduction. I'm actually going to move this over here just because I'm looking over there. Okay. Into the album. Oh, God. I think this is working. I think that was crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's just do Scott, do you want to talk about hello, Jenna. Thank you for showing up. Yes, there are two Scotts. And then pretty soon I have another friend who I don't know if their name is Scotty or not, but she should be here at a certain point. She said she'd be here, so there will be two Scotts and a Scotty. So did you want to quickly introduce, or not even quickly if you don't want, but just like talk about the inspiration for wanting to come back after how many years was it, and make another album?
Yeah. So yeah, we never really like split up per se. We had I just ended up moving to Canada. That was something I had planned for quite a while, and kind of I tried getting back into music when I was, or continue it while I was living up here in the Vancouver area, and I think I was just getting to the age where I was just got tired of trying to find the right people to play with, and it was hard enough to find these two guys, to create our band, Even Gods Can Die, and this was like the pinnacle for me. So I didn't plan on, you know, really doing anything again. Maybe a reunion show or something here and there. But yeah, this album was entirely inspired by my dad. Really, like just before he passed, he had, he just said, just do what you love, and you love your music, go make more of your music. And I couldn't do that with anybody else except these guys. So we had already had two songs written that we had never recorded, and always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And where I was just like, man, I really wish we could have recorded those songs. And so I kind of approached these guys and said, hey, would you guys be interested in wanting to record these tracks? Or, and it ended up becoming, yeah, we'll do that. And then it became, let's just do a whole new album. And then Craig started writing like crazy, and we all started listening to the stuff in our own areas. And, just we all started rehearsing in our own little parts of the world. I had my little drum kit in my living room, just on the other side of my camera here, and played in the living room, rocked out on a kit, playing along to Craig's stuff that he had written, and just kind of took it from there. And then once we actually got in a room together, it was like riding a bike, and it'd been 4 years, I guess. So, yeah, pretty exciting.
Cool. And then, so we got a question already in chat. Could you guys go over the instruments / contributions each of you made, and any songs I should be looking forward to most? I'll let you introduce. So we already said that at the beginning, but that's cool. He said he played the drums, and then Scott played the drums, and then Craigus played the guitar / massage gun.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. No, it's all good. And I played the guitar / some modular synth. Oh, and also Craigus did vocals on one track.
Yeah. We have one track where we have vocals.
Yeah.
We never had vocals before except for one time, and that was with an awesome. Actually, I think I am mostly in the right ear on the album.
Yeah.
And I played the guitar and the modular synth, and Craigus did the vocals and the guitar and the massage gun, and Scott did the drums. And then we got to talk about War Child. There's going to be pictures of War Child when we're playing the songs. I have a slideshow. I'll talk about him a little bit, but Scott, you probably want to talk more. War Child is actually named Matt Smith, who is so awesome that he actually drove us on our tour that we did all the way from here in the Bay Area, all the way up the West Coast to Vancouver, and then all the way from Vancouver to Calgary, and then all the way from Calgary through Montana and Utah to Reno, where we played the last show, and then back to San Jose. And Matt drove the whole time, and that was, I can't tell you how much I love the guy. I can't tell you. I'm crying right now trying to explain how much I love the guy. Sorry. But Scott, did you want to talk about War Child too?
Yeah. I met War Child. He was actually like 30 years ago, and we were he was my first bandmate, first bassist. We were in like a little skater thrash band. And, I think I had a lot of musical firsts with Matt, where is my first bandmate. I was in my first mosh pit with him at a DRI show. Been in 2 other bands with him back in the 90s. So I know I'm dating myself, but it was really special to have him a part of this project and play and being able to play with him again. It was the first time that I had recorded with him in 23 years. So 23 years. So yeah, back in 97, we did our last album together. So it was great that sort of my past and my present, future are all in the same band. So it's pretty awesome. And he's an awesome dude. He's in Texas right now. He's 2 hours ahead, and he has to get up early to go to work. So we didn't want to hold him hostage in here. So he wishes he could be here, but he'll check the video out later. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Scotty, for the raid. I'm so stoked. This is the most ever people watching ever. Thank you so much. This is so amazing. So we haven't started the music yet, so you haven't missed a lot. We're just introducing ourselves. Oh God, I forgot to turn off the moderation. Oh no, that's okay.
All right.
It just timed out, Scott, but that's okay.
No worries.
And so, yeah, thank you for the raid. And yeah, War Child is totally awesome, and he just laid down the base. Just he learned it. He actually got a whole base. Like he made a whole, or he assembled a base for the recording. He got like a Rickenbacker, and he like made it all custom for the album. So that was super cool. And he got a new amp for the album and everything. It was so sick. Yeah, rating. Okay, so the first song that, unless there's anything else, the first song that we're gonna listen to is called Sky Burial, and this was one of the songs that we wrote, like, I don't know how many years ago, more than 4 years ago.
It was one of the two.
Yeah, in the jam space in San Jose. I remember jamming that, and it was super, super awesome, and I loved it back then, and I love it even more now. So, yeah, it's called Sky Burial. So get ready. It's 8 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm not joking. It's 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So get ready. I'm going to have a slideshow playing, and you can chat. Oh, there's a dog. There's Buddha. The Buddha. Introduce Buddha.
It's my boy. It's my boy Budapest.
Oh, he's so cute. The Doge hit
All right,
the
let's play the
screen.
song.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so it's 8 minutes, 40 seconds. I'm going to play it right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah. I mean, it's much heavier than Rush or Genesis, but you guys can unmute now. Cool. Thank you. Luminous Vibe. I love your name. That's so cool. Okay, so that was Sky Burial. And now we're going to move into our second track, which is called Thank You So Much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I was there for part of it. It was super fun. I'm so happy to be a part of this. So our second track, Christopher is going to save my family from certain death. Oh, that's so good. Cool. I'm so happy you're here, Jenna. Thank you. Okay, so the second track, Craigus pretty much wrote, and well, that was interesting. I think Buddha rated our stream. All right, so the second one, Craigus wrote. I think it was like way back. Like, do you remember when you wrote this, Craigus?
I wrote this. Man, when did I write it? No, I think it was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, or
okay.
late 2019. Yeah.
I remember. I vaguely remember hearing parts of it before that, possibly, but I don't remember exactly. Anyway, this song is called "Gone," and it's 8 minutes 19 seconds. So be ready, and we're gonna play that right. Oh, and don't forget to mute yourselves, folks. Right.
Oh yeah.
Right now. Sorry, I was muted.
Wowee.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I'm so stoked. Okay, so without talking too much, let's just go right into the next one. The next one is merely 3 minutes, 30 seconds. This one is a lot different. So we'll just play this one. It's called Acceptance. So here we go. Okay. So that was Acceptance. And now,
Actually, hey Scott,
yeah.
we should. I know. I'm almost thinking we could skip ahead a little bit on tracks if you want.
No. I think we should play
wanna
the
play-
whole thing.
You
Forest
gonna
is.
play the whole thing?
We should play the whole album. Yeah, that was my goal. It's only been
Okay.
40 minutes. No skipping. Yeah, nobody wants to skip. No, that's what they're saying. No skipping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this next track is the longest track on the album. Be ready.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go get my taxes done real quick, so I'll be back before the.
That's
before the
cool.
track's done.
That's cool. It's like, okay, so the next track is called Forest of the Blind, and it's 12 minutes, 53 seconds. So be ready. It's a doozy. This one is one of my favorite ones. So we'll just play it. Be ready. This one's a doozy.
This one's awesome. I love this song.
This one took the longest, I think, and for everything, for tracking, for mixing, for everything, because it's almost 13 minutes. So we'll just get into it. Forest of the Blind. Here we go. Okay. I hope anybody's still with us after that. Oh god, there's a. Okay, we're good. We're good. There was an echo for a second. That was a very long song, but it's like you get into it or you get out of it what you put into it, you know? And so if I remember correctly, thank you, Jenna. If I remember correctly, Scott, that one is going to be the end of side 1 of the vinyl, right? Or like side 2, the first. Isn't it going to be like a double or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be a double album. So 70 minutes long. So it's gonna be I think that's gonna be side B.
Okay, so that's the end of the first record. And then I
think so.
It's like, because each side can have like, so there's 10 tracks total on the album, and each side is going to have like 16 minutes or something, probably, or 20 minutes or something. I don't know exactly, but thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's definitely a journey. The vinyl's going to be so awesome. I can't wait either. So this next one is another one of these interludes. I feel like we usually get interludes because after the big tracks, you need like a minute to like, you know, get back in touch with yourself because you're out in the universe somewhere. So we put the interludes in there to kind of give people like a breath of fresh air or something. So this one is called Signals, and it's 2 minutes 41. So we will be on that right now. Sorry. Okay. So let's just go right into the next one. It's called Usque Infinum, which means until infinity or until the end in Latin. without further ado, Usque in Infinem. Okay. So that was Usque Infinum. And without any further ado, we'll go into the next one. This one's called Runes. It's 7 minutes 39, in case you're wondering. Runes. Here we go. Okay. I don't. I kind of don't want to talk after that. Oh, I
Yeah.
love you guys. I love you guys so much. Oh, this is so good. This is like the best thing I've ever done. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Okay. So for the next part, I can't talk. Sorry. For the next part, I want to do Blood Eagle straight into Kodama, and then and then have uh like a quick, just brief thing, and then do Eternal Leaving and then be done. So I want to hear from you guys what that song is for y'all. Oh, I don't know, man. It's just like I can't talk about it. I can't. I can't put
For
words in it.
Runes?
Yeah, well, that one really, like, the ending for me, for some reason, like, it just got me right then. Like it got me before, like, a bit, like when we recorded it and when we listened to it, but that time it just got me. I don't know why.
Well, I know for me, it's one of the two songs that we wrote that we never got a chance to record. And I always loved that song. And I was like, I know we only played it once live, and it was one of the last shows that we ever did together live. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, I wish we could record that one at Sky Burial. And it always just bothered me, and in the back of my mind, I always thought, oh, you know what, I might be able to get together with these guys again and do it at some point. And then I think after my dad passed, it became like a necessity where I was like, I basically hung up drumming. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I kind of hit my peak with these guys, and I live in Canada now, but my dad kind of dragged me back into it just by, I don't know. I'm glad. I'm glad he said something, because this never would have happened. And Rudes is one of those songs I don't know. I love it. It's got kind of a hum vibe, if any of you know that band, but it has that kind of vibe for me. And yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, parts of it sound like a heavier hum, because like we're in a lot heavier tuning than hum. But yeah, it's so good. Oh, I love that song. Okay, so we're gonna do Blood Eagle, which is like something that I had. It was like I insisted, kind of, and some people were a little bit reticent to want to do it, but I was like, no, we gotta have like a weird, like, ritual, and with, like, something. So
Tell them about the bird noise.
oh yeah, Craigus, tell them about the bird.
So there was one day we had off on recording in the studio, so we all went to Santa Cruz, which is like a beach town, in the Bay Area where we live. And as we were getting ready to head back, we heard this bird making these like screeching demonic sounds, and I'm like, what is that? So like I got my phone and I recorded the sound of it, and we actually used that sound of the bird screaming, but like we put it down, like I don't even know how how many octaves down we put, but it's you'll be able to hear it. It just kind of sounds almost like a Godzilla sort of like sound. I don't know how to describe it, but you'll hear it in this next track.
Okay, so we're gonna do Blood Eagle and then straight into the next one, which is called Kodama / Ashes on the River. Is that what it's called?
Ashes Along the Water.
Ashes along the water, along the river.
Close. Very close.
We couldn't come up with. It's no leather glove along a bass string, but I'm sure it'll sound equally horrific. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, so I'll type in the chat too, but Blood Eagle and then Kodama / Ashes along the river. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. This was way better than I thought it was going to be. This was absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody that stuck around and listened to the album. It means a lot to me that anybody would, I guess, enjoy or love something that we love. We just like making music that we think is cool, and the fact that other people do it means a lot to me. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Scotty, for rating and for coming. I'm so happy that you came and that you listened. Thank you, Jenna, for coming, and everybody else who's in the chat. Even Gods Can Die .bandcamp.com. You can check it out whenever. We have like at least 2 or 3 other albums that people can check out too over the past like 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Budapest the dog. He's completely awesome. I still haven't met him in person yet because COVID, but that's okay. It'll happen. It'll happen. Nevermore. Right. Thank you so much. Okay, guys,
So I'm
gonna end the stream there. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow night, very likely with Jenna, the Goose Game. So
I'll tune in.
That ought to be a lot of fun. The Goose Game has been fun. So, okay, see you guys soon, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching and for listening, and have a blessed night and have a great rest of your week and everything else. And thank you so much.
Safe.
Stay safe. Wear a mask. Be careful. And good night. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Now,